Good morning, y'all. It's currently 5:30 a.m. Finally got his ass up. I've been trying to do it for the past 2 days. It's a Wednesday. Today we got legs and core.
Yeah, I'm gonna suffer.
I'm gonna try a little bit of a different recording style today. Hopefully it's better. If y'all like it, let me know, like leave a comment about it. But real quickly, let's get into today's Bible verse. It is Psalm 28:7. It says, "The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart has trusted in him and I am helped. Therefore, my heart greatly rejoices. With my song, I will thank him." We'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the workout, but let's get this leg day, y'all. Back for another leg day. This is probably one of my favorite sessions. I always start light, just like warming up my knees and hips, getting the blood flowing before touching any real weights because I don't want to hurt or injure myself. That's really important. First up, we got squats. Nothing too fancy, just focusing on the clean depth and control I want to get. This is where most of the foundation of your legs are built, and every rep really has to count for this one. I like to go a little heavier here, keep my form tight. You can feel your legs start to shake, but that's exactly what you want with this exercise because that's where the progress happens. By the last set, the goal is to push the comfort zone. Even if the bar feels heavy, I try to stay locked in and not cheat the movement. And of course, I made sure Sebastian did the same. Next up, we got Romanian deadlifts. My favorite hamstring exercise by far. I focus on a slow stretch on the way down and a tight squeeze at the top. This exercise really humbles you if you don't control it. It's all about the hinge motion, not just about dropping the weight. Okay, so Sebastian had to leave. He was feeling a bit lightheaded after those RDLs. I don't know what's going on, but just to be safe, he headed home. He said he didn't really eat too much beforehand to the workout, so that makes sense. He was feeling a bit lightheaded and all that. But I'm gonna finish the workout by myself, which will be fine. So y'all enjoy the rest of the video. Next up, we got calves. This one's always a super simple one. I always try to go full range, deep stretch at the bottom, hard contraction at the top. It burns after a few sets if you stack the weight up, so that's really good, but there's nothing really more than that. Right here I did some ab crunches like in a V-sit formation. These are really good for building lower abs because those are neglected most of the time and it burns after just a few reps. Next up on the list was hamstring curls. I like to pause slightly at the top of each rep as much as I can to really feel the muscle working. Even though it's not that long, it still hits the muscle insanely hard. It's those small details that make a giant difference. Alright, next up we got abductions. I know a lot of guys be skipping these exercises. Do not skip it. They help with stability and overall leg symmetry, and it's a small movement, but it pays off in the long game, especially for aesthetics. Right after, I did some leg extensions. These are really good for isolating your quads directly. And I did 200 pounds on this and it had my quads feeling insanely pumped. Finally, I did a little bit of Russian twists. These are a really good core exercise for hitting your obliques. It's probably one of my favorite to do, honestly. And in my opinion, it's a super underrated exercise. Remember not to skip leg day, y'all. It's one of the most important days of your week. All right, y'all, that's the end of the workout. I'd say it was overall a really good workout. Those leg extensions were actually amazing. That's the first time I've ever felt like super pumped on it, and I actually hit like a PR on it. Before I was doing roughly something I could do 6 to 8 reps. and I was doing like 130 pounds on it. I hit 200 today just out of nowhere, so that was awesome, and my legs literally felt like bricks after that, so that was amazing. Let me know what your PRs are in the comments. Just that'd be interesting for me to see. People's PRs are not really on just leg extension, but like any leg workout that you PR on. And also recently I just started following like a nutrition plan, so I created my own meal plan, and I'm using an app called Macro Factor. That's not like a shout out to them, but one of my friends, Angelo, put me onto it, and it's actually an amazing app. So I've been tracking like my nutrition goals on there, and I don't know if I mentioned this in any of my videos yet, but my goal for this bulk, which is like I'm lean bulking right now, which is my plan, but the goal for my lean bulk is really to go from 142 pounds, which is what I am currently, to by the end of February of this upcoming year, 155 pounds. And I want to put on just pure like muscle too. Like, I don't know how possible that is, but I'm believing myself. I know God believes in me, and I know everybody around me believes in me, so I know I can hit it, and I'm going to. So that's the goal. Also, if you have any like critiques to my form in any of my videos, just let me know, honestly, because I'm always trying to improve myself, especially in the gym, because that's what my content is about. If there's any experienced lifters out there, or people that just see that I could improve my form on certain lifts, please let me know in the comments. I'd actually love to hear that. I always love helpful criticism. So to get into today's Bible verse, once again, it is Psalm 28:7. It says, "The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart has trusted in him, and I am helped. Therefore, my heart greatly rejoices. With my song, I will thank him." Now, this has kind of like an alternate meaning. I'm not really going to go too deep into that, because obviously in Psalm, it's talking directly about the Lord. And I'm going to kind of sort of speak on what you can take from this and how you can apply it to your life. So when it says the Lord is my strength and my shield, it's really just saying like having the Lord on your side will be able to push you through anything possible in life, like anything that you dream of, anything that you're struggling with. The Lord is your shield, and he is your path through those hardships, through those struggles, through all your problems. The Lord will guide you through them, and he will be your sword and shield basically through that, being able to push you spiritually, mentally, physically through that. And when it says my heart has trusted in him and I am helped, that just means that the Lord is helping anybody through these problems. Going back to the Lord is my strength and shield, that kind of just solidifies it, because when you trust in the Lord and you trust in God, because he is your strength and your shield, anything's possible. And you just know that God always has your back, and God will never let you down. When it says, "Therefore my heart greatly rejoices, with my song I will thank him," it's sort of just saying, in my eyes, you should be happy that the Lord has your back. You should be happy and grateful that he's putting you through all these troubles, or anything that you're going through, whether it's good or bad, because he knows what's best for you. And you should be grateful, you should be thankful, and you can thank him in a multitude of different ways. I said this in my last video before this one, day 34. I actually didn't say what day it was. This is day 35, by the way. I don't think I mentioned it, but you can thank him in a multitude of ways. Praying, repenting, doing good services towards others, not even just Christians, just helping out your community around you, uplifting your peers, like just spread positivity, y'all. But I think that's really all I gotta say for the Bible verse. If you've been watching the video series on YouTube so far and you haven't checked out my other socials, I do have an Instagram and a TikTok. If you want to go follow both of those, it's at Fisher Physique on Instagram or TikTok. Doesn't matter, they're both the same, so it's simple for y'all to go follow it. Go follow those pages so you can keep up with my other videos and other content I make. And this will be the end of day 35, y'all. Peace and stay blessed.